Hey there, welcome back to another Vivid Unoya video. So, remember those not very good Wasp edits I used to make a long time ago? Well, it wasn't actually that long ago, but remember them? This is what those were supposed to be leading up to, but I sort of lost track and forgot about it. So here it is. Wasp was one of the first big, I suppose, female superheroes. But she's sort of been lost to time as just Ant-Man's sidekick or love interest, which is really not what she should be. And in this video, I'm here to explain why she's underrated, also here to explain which of Wasp is the best. In the MCU, Wasp is portrayed by Avenger someone, I forget how to say her name, but anyway, it's Hope Van Dyne. One of the worst Wasps. The best is obviously Janet Van Dyne. In the MCU, she's heavily underutilized, and she was hardly in Ant-Man 3, which is not very good, obviously. While I think she has some cool scenes and moments, she's ultimately not very good and could have been so much better. Janet Van Dyne is what they should have done. She is amazing in the comics, some great suits, great moments, and is an actual character. That's not to say the MCU's version is bad, it's just nowhere near as good as some other versions, like the comics or Earth's Mightiest Heroes, which is an animated series. Wasp, of course, is not the main character of the series, and she's there for some episodes. She has some episodes where she is more important, but ultimately she's never the main character. In this show, she's lighthearted, energetic, and charismatic, but not to the point where she's an idiot. In the comics, Wasp is similar, but it's gotten a lot better over the years. She used to start off as this not very good person, but she has developed into a much more well-rounded character, and I personally love that. Jan has been the leader of the Avengers a few times, but I don't think she's ever had a long-running solo series. And the Ultimate Comics did her no justice by having the Blob eat her. She also has a very abusive relationship with Hank Pym. I mean, the Ultimate Comics did some messed up stuff. The second main Wasp, and probably one of the cooler Wasps, is Nadia Pym, or Nadia Van Dyne. She is Hank's daughter from his first wife, who was raised in the Red Rooms as an assassin, which makes her a very cool character. She also has bipolar. I really like the bond and the relationship she has with Janet, despite them not being biologically related. I love it. It's sweet, I suppose you can say. Also, her troubles, as being someone with bipolar, make her sort of diverse, I suppose you could put it. Overall, I do really like Nadia. Second best Wasp, obviously next to Janet. The worst Wasp being Hank Pym. Yes, Hank was Wasp once. Terrible. Not good. Wasp has an archenemy. Whirlwind. Whirlwind developed a sort of unhealthy relationship or obsession with Wasp, and hunted her down and did a bunch of weird things. He's a cool villain, obviously. Wasp is also tangled with people like Vision, and notably Ultron, who used her to create his mate, Jocasta. She was created using Janet's brain patterns. Sort of odd. But seeing how Ultron is based on Hank Pym's brain patterns, and Hank loves Janet, then Hank would love her. So yeah, it sort of makes sense. Jocasta would later go on to become a superhero. Ultron has also merged with Hank Pym and stolen Iron Man's body and made it to look like Janet, which is very weird, but also kinda cool. So yeah, that's what Janet looks like under the clothes. Anyway, that's about it for this video. So yeah, Janet's a very cool character, very underrated. She deserves her own solo series. And more importance in the comics. Oh, movies, sorry. Like, comment, subscribe, and all of the other things YouTubers say at the end of videos.